welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my 25 to 26 week update. I'm almost 27 weeks, but not a lot has really changed in the last 2 weeks, so I didn't want to blabber on for too long for the sake of blabbering. I do have my notes here just so I don't get sidetracked. We'll start with my symptoms for the last 2 weeks. My only symptoms I've really had is breathlessness. I actually suffer from tachycardia, which is like fast heart rate. So things like caffeine, lack of sleep, stress on the body, so everything that pregnancy is basically impacts that. It just makes me breathless, makes my heart race a little bit, and I have to just slow down. It's worse off in the mornings than it is in the evenings, so I just try and have my coffee like a little bit later just to stop it from affecting me too much. But yeah, so I've been tired as well, but I don't know whether or not that's just a part of the tachycardia or it's a symptom on its own. I do have 3 other children, so that could also be playing a role. I have been getting really consistent Braxton Hicks. I never really got that with my other pregnancies. With Jensen, I didn't feel them at all really until like the last couple of weeks, and that was only a couple too. Like, I think my body just didn't really know what it needed to do then. So like, obviously your body knows what it needs to do, but I feel like it wasn't as seasoned as it is now. Like, I'm a trooper now, I know what I'm doing. I've given birth a couple of times, so my body knows how to do it. I've been having like massive movements now, like massive movements, like rolls and feet to the ribs, and it's been insane. I've forgotten how it actually feels to be pregnant. This is the cool bit. This is the bit where it doesn't quite hurt yet, because like the baby isn't strong enough, but they're still really prominent and they're still there, and like dad can feel it now, the kids can feel it. And what was really cool this week was Jensen got to feel the baby move for the first time, and it was really cool, really cool. I was laying in bed with him and putting him to sleep, and I felt the baby move, and I was like, come here, give me a hand. So I put his hand on my tummy and he felt the baby move, and the look on his face, he was like, oh, is that my brother? And I was like, I don't know, it could be your sister. Then he was pretty excited. He immediately said, I love the baby, mum. And I was like, oh, heart melting. Oh, he's so sweet. This is a little bit TMI, but for me, there's no TMI. I'm a very open book. I don't care. I'll tell you the gross. I'll tell you everything. It doesn't bother me. I lost a part of my mucus plug, and which wasn't a concern at all because it wasn't really enough. It was a decent chunk, but not the full thing. And the mucus plug can actually regenerate and not really cause any issues, so I'm not concerned whatsoever. I haven't had any contractions, I didn't have any bleeding, I didn't have anything like that. So unless anything like that happens, I'm not going to take it seriously. More about the baby. Okay, so the baby is 35.5 centimeters now, head to foot, which is about 14 inches. And the fruit or vegetable that apparently is the same size is a zucchini. So decent sized baby at the moment, like not, although it still feels like it's taking up all of my body. It doesn't feel like it's too hard yet. Apparently it's supposed to weigh about 760 grams at the moment. I don't know what that is in ounces or pounds. And the cool thing is now the baby can practice breathing. So, and I actually I think I felt it the other day. A part of my stomach where the back of the baby was lying was like slowly moving up and down like this a little bit. And it didn't feel like the hiccups. The hiccups feel completely different. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. Another thing is, are we finding out the gender? No, we are not. I want a surprise this time. I found out with Jensen, and I remember walking out of the ultrasound tech's room and I was like really upset that he was a boy. And I am thankful for my children if they're healthy. If they're not healthy, I mean, they're my babies. Nothing's gonna change that. But I was really upset because I wanted a girl first. And I don't know why. I always wanted a boy first when I was growing up, but all of a sudden my mind had changed and I wanted a girl first. I think it was because my sister had actually had a boy 6 months prior, so I think it would have been really cool to have a girl and a boy. And then with the twins, we found out because there was 2 of them. I was like, well, I think we got a surprise when there was 2. Let's just eliminate another surprise and find out the gender. So for this one, we're not going to find out at all because we've got girl and we've got boy, so nothing's going to change. We've got everything we need. I think it was also with the twins that everyone wanted to buy pink stuff if it was a girl because we hadn't had a girl in the family for so long. But funnily enough, I dress them in blue all the time, and for us, colors don't matter. There's no girl colors, there's no boy colors, there's no girls toys, there's no boys toys. Like, it doesn't exist in this house. And for the real last question, it would be birthing options. I'm gonna do the next video, so it will be weeks 27 to 28. I think, yeah, it'll be 27 to 28, and I will be talking about like what I've chosen for a birth. I'm just researching my options at the moment, seeing what's available to me. Finances are a bit of an issue for things like home birth, but it's still not ruled out. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully I'll be able to update you on that next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my 26-week belly. I didn't really think it through when I wore a white shirt on a white wall, but hopefully you can see pretty good. So this is my 26-week belly with the shirt up. Shirt down, I mean, with my shirt down. This is my 26-week belly with the shirt up. I feel like it is just expanding rapidly. And I still have my little dip in the middle, but I'm sure that'll be gone by week 30. No new stretch marks whatsoever. They're all old ones, but my belly button is starting to say hello, which it hasn't done with any of my other pregnancies. Even the twins, it just became flat and stayed like that. So I think that's all for the update, guys. I'll see you next week in my next video. Bye!